Hey guys, another week, another game dev vlog, and sorry about the delay on the video. I was trying to wrap up some work, and I'll get back to that in just a moment, but what I started off working on this week was some stuff on Everybody Edits, primarily to do with the key binding system that's going to be along with the lobby overhaul update. We are still working on that, little by little, trying to get progress made on that. The tricky part has just been juggling it around with working on Everybody Edits Universe, and of course, Gasha and Luke have been busy with school and all that, so this is what it is, but we'll try to get it done as quick as we can. Anyway, I made a decent amount of progress on that, and it is coming along. There's definitely a little work left to do on that system, but it's getting there. Anyway, the other stuff that I was doing this week, and what I was wrapping up yesterday, was to do with, well, that side project I've mentioned a couple times recently. And what it is a Skillshare class on web design, specifically content-focused minimalism in web design, which is kind of what I classify my style and approach to making websites as. It should be out by the time this video goes live. If it isn't, just check back again soon. The link will be down in the description below. Now, I don't consider this class to be anything too special. It was my first time trying to do something like this, and it was definitely a bit of a struggle trying to get everything done. Now, as far as why I did this project to begin with, well, it goes back to an email from one of the people at Skillshare. They were asking if I'd be interested in making a class. Basically, they saw my stuff and they thought I could do a decent class in that, and I thought it was an interesting idea, and that would be a fun little side project. The thing is, working on it, it was definitely a bit more work than I expected at first, and as I was going through working on that, trying to plan it out, and start recording some of the stuff, I realized I was getting a bit overwhelmed and that it was taking up a lot more time than I initially expected it was going to. I was kind of questioning whether or not it was worth all the time it was taking, especially taking away from Everybody Edits, and I didn't really feel good about that at all. And a couple weeks in, I was really questioning whether or not to continue, and I actually pretty much decided that I was going to cancel working on this project, but then I decided that if I'm going to make a commitment about something, I'm going to actually get it done. I told them that I was going to work on this, and I was going to make it happen, and all that. I mean, obviously there's nothing holding me back from canceling. I can do whatever I want when it comes to that, but it didn't feel right to do that. So as much work and time as this has taken, I think it has been worth it to go ahead and finish this project. It's done now, and I now have one less thing that I'm working on right now. I don't know, maybe something will come of it. Maybe it is a good thing that I did it. I don't know at this point. At this point, I'm just glad to have it done. So hopefully some people get some good out of the class. It doesn't go into a whole lot of detail. It's just kind of scraping the surface, just the basic concepts that I apply, and maybe some people will learn some things from it. And if so, then I guess that makes it worth it. But anyway, now that that is done, I'm going to have a bit more time to work on Everybody Edits and Everybody Edits Universe, which is what I intended from the beginning. And over the rest of this week, I do plan to work on Everybody Edits, continuing the key binding stuff, and working on some initial lobby overhaul work. There's a lot to do on there, but I do want to keep it as simple as possible. I do want to keep it balanced. That way I'm not spending too much time on this. Everybody Edits Universe clearly is a pretty big priority, and we're very early in the process, a little too early, considering the fact that it's almost November. But it'll be done. We'll get it done, hopefully sooner rather than later, but it'll all be worth it. It's a lot of work, and it's been, I don't know, exhausting trying to get everything going and all that, but it's getting there. Progress is being made, and we're getting closer and closer to each of our goals. So, anyway, I guess that is going to have to be it for today, and as I said, the Skillshare class link is down in the description below, if it's out yet. If not, just check back again later. But anyway, as always, I do want to thank my contributors over on Patreon. It is a massive help, and if you want to check out my Patreon page for yourself, the link is down in the description below. But yeah, I'll see you around. Goodbye.